Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of my Tower series. Today we are going to be looking at the progression I've made in the past week, and it has been my best week so far. I could probably say that every week moving forward because as you're making progress you're going to have better and better weeks. But this has been the best week of my account ever. It was just massive changes, not just like a 20 trillion lifetime coin increase. I almost doubled my lifetime coins. I went from 95 trillion last week to 182 trillion this week. So I almost doubled it. I almost got 90 trillion this week, and I probably could have had my runs not crashed a couple times overnight. But yeah, so I got almost 90 trillion this week. And the biggest component to those increases, I do believe, was this ancestral primordial collapse. I spent 100,000 reroll shards about rerolling into this. The spotlight angle is great, the golden tower bonus is great, the death wave quantity is great. Chain lightning damage is just there because I'm going to be using this module in tournaments as well as farming, so I need it to be kind of serviceable everywhere. And it's only an epic because I only need the chain lightning for tournaments, so it's not that important. So this module has made an incredible difference on my account, and it makes me regret not prioritizing modules earlier, but you live and you learn. Hindsight is always 20/20. So what else has changed since then? Let's just kind of go through the tabs. So we know I am at 182 trillion lifetime coins. I believe my best run was 3.5 trillion in a run last video. Now it is 6.38, 6 trillion for tier 9, and 5.98 trillion for tier 10. The 6.38 trillion for tier 8 just happened. I just ended that run, and I was getting kind of like between 5.5 to 6 trillion consistently without chain lightning on. And then last night, after I did my tournament runs, I decided to take off my damage. So you'll notice my cannon module is level 1 with attack speed and bounce shot chance. Doesn't really matter. Just taking the damage off. I probably could unequip this altogether, but it doesn't really make a huge difference. It's 0.072 increase to my damage, so it doesn't matter. I will say also this cannon is my best cannon in general, so I have this level 80 and rolled a bit for tournaments. It's still kind of weak, but it'll be useful while I'm doing my tournament runs. But for farming, I have decided to take all my damage cards off. So you'll see I have enemy balance, plasma cannon, energy net, nothing that kills enemies that I don't want it to. So no extra damage, no death wave, death ray, no berserk, no nuke, no ultimate crit, none of that stuff. I still have crit chance just because I didn't know what else to put in, and I certainly wasn't going to put in fortress or range. So I'm trying this out. I got to about 6,300 waves, but I got I think my previous best on tier 8 was 6.15 trillion. So for an extra 230 billion coins in the run just to take off damage cards, it's fine. Like, the wall is what's carrying me that far anyways. The extra 100-200 waves that chain lightning was getting me by the end of runs probably just didn't make that huge of a difference. I'm gonna keep trying and see if I can push into tier 9 because my tier 8 runs are getting a bit long. I like to keep them around 8 hours. Tier 8's pushing into the 9-ish hour runs, so I'd like to see if I can stick to tier 9. If I can get to 58 to 6,000 comfortably, then I will stick to tier 9. And I might try a tier 10 as well, because I do get more coins for way less waves. So we'll see. I don't know. Lots has changed, and I'm testing a lot out. So that's what's happening with my farming. Still need to see how the no damage cards do, but so far so good. And then let's see. We talked about that. We talked about modules. Let's talk about my workshop. So not much has changed in the damage workshop, I believe. Yeah, nothing's changed here. The defensive workshop, I think I put one more click into health, one more click into health regen, nothing into landmine damage, nothing into these two. I want to do at least one more click into wall health soon, because I want to get that as high as possible for tournaments. And then in here, I maxed out my max recovery and did nothing to the level skips. I kind of want to see if I can get another 100 into each of those, might be tough because that's a big save, but at least another 50 would be useful, I think, for my farming runs alongside my tournament runs. Tournaments less so, but farming, I do think it'll be useful. Into my enhancements, I think I put another 5 clicks into damage and crit factor, so they were at 1.3 last video, they are now at 1.35. Damage per meter is at 1.2. I don't know if I had that between or during last video or not, so I may have gotten that this week, and I just put a few upgrades into it. My defensive ones, my health regen's at 1.4, my health is at 1.35, so I did put a few clicks into those each. Health regen is now, I think, my biggest priority. Once I'm done my wall HP lab, I think I'm going to put on regen, normal regen, and then once I'm done with fortification, I might put on wall regen. Right now, without a sharp fortitude, or just a good, what is this type of module called? Whatever this is, let me see. Without my armor module, without a good armor module, my wall regen in tournaments is really poor. So I'm struggling because I have a couple trillion HP, but only 100 billion health regen. So I definitely need to bump up my regen just in general. And I need a better module. My utility enhancements, I got my cells and coins to 1.18, my free upgrades to 1.05, and I did, I think, 1 more click or 5 more clicks into cash bonus. So this is where we're sitting right now. Definitely seeing some pretty good gains from the coins and cell bonuses. Not too worried about the free upgrades, but I'll obviously upgrade those as I go as well. And I definitely want to unlock these recovery package enhancements. So current plan is now to leave my workshop probably alone until the next event where I need to do 400 upgrades, or I max out my health regen, but mainly dumping as much as I can into the utility enhancements. That is going to be what boosts me even further in this game. So I think this right now is my priority. Okay, let's talk about our lab. So lab speed still going. That one you just ignore. I heard someone say they put it at their bottom slot so they never have to scroll, and I think that is really smart. I may do that, but it's really not that big of a deal. Scrolling takes a fraction of a second. Wall health is up to 48, going up to 48, so 2 more levels after that, and then that's maxed out. That's great. So that should be kind of mid this upcoming week it'll be done. Wall fortification is going to 26. I might leave this till 40. I know some people stop usually around 30, but I think 40 would be a good spot to stop. It'll be at 800%, but I'll see. I have to start thinking about what I'm going to do after a few of these end. Reroll shards is going up to 43, so whoever said to work on my module labs, I hope you're happy. I finished my common drop chance, I got rare drop chance going, and I have reroll shards going, which I will probably leave going until maxed. So what is my plan for after a few of these are done? Let's see, when was the last video? The 23rd. Let me scroll down. So the 23rd, wall fortification to 18, reroll shards, it's been kind of the same. And then common drop chance finished a few days ago. Somewhere around here. Yeah, common drop chance finished on the 26th. I put back in reroll shards after that because I took reroll shards off early to put in my rare module drop chance. And then I put that back in once the common drop chance. I put reroll shards back in once common drop chance finished, and it's been the same 5 for most of the week. So after wall health finishes and rare drop chance finishes, that opens me up to 2 slots, and I was thinking of doing health regen to 50 and then using the other one on a death wave research, so either cells or health, because right now I need a lot more HP to carry me through my runs, my farming runs. I think I have enough regen to survive, but I would like a lot more HP, especially after getting the coin trade-off and the HP for HP regen trade-off. I only end up with 500 billion health, and I do definitely want a lot more. So improving my EHP is definitely a goal right now. So you know what, scratch the health regen. That's more for tournaments. I'll probably do Death Wave health and then use the other one on standard perk bonus, because that will increase the HP and defense and regen I get from my perks all around. So definitely want to finish that, and then I'll put in my Death Wave health. I think this goes to 30. So I don't know if I'll max it, but I'll work. Yeah, I'll probably leave it till it's maxed. But everything here is kind of what I really want to work on. Aside from range, I just have that here so I can change it for tournaments. But everything else I definitely want to work on until most of them are maxed. I don't really see anything down here that's that important to me. Wall regen, wall thorns I want to do a little bit later on. Orb speed I want to max out, but those aren't my priority right now. Everything in my favorited is definitely the priority. So I think that's my loose plan. We'll see. Rare drop chance should finish up this week. Reroll shards I have a few more weeks on. It's a pretty quick lab, it seems like, so it won't be too long, but kind of in the back of my mind for a while. Wall health will also be done this week, so I'll be open to 2 slots by midweek. So that's exciting. Okay, we've covered all of these. Claim the gems. Oh, I didn't look at my ultimate weapons. You'll notice I have 1,315 stones. There is a summer package right now. End of summer. Where's the news? I don't know if I have it anymore. No. Okay, there was a mail saying that there was a package in the shop for the end of summer. And I bought all 3 of them because it was like the same price as a stone pack to get way better value. You got 900 gems, you got, I think it was 350, no. I can't remember how many stones. It was definitely like 1,000 stones, and then 900 of the metals here, something like that. It was at the very minimum 300 of each, and for the price of 1 stone pack, that to me was insane value, so I just bought all 3. So I have a lot of stones to dump in here, and I've been thinking a lot about trying to push for permanent black hole. I don't know if that would be smart, but I do have enough to max out my black hole cooldown. I was thinking about potentially bringing it down to 1 minute, and then I would get 2 black holes for every golden tower, and I think that would also increase my coins in general, because I'm getting an extra black hole. Like I'm getting 50% more, or I'm getting double the amount of black holes per run, so I'm getting double the amount of chances for the black hole coin bonus to trigger. So just in my mind, I think that would be good, but I'm gonna leave it. I'm hoping someone will watch this and leave a comment suggesting what I should do. Because there's a lot I could do for my ultimate weapons. There's just so much stones that need to go into these, and it just doesn't matter how much money you spend. There's always more to do. But I do want to take a look at the new ultimate weapons I could potentially choose. I don't want one. I think my ultimate weapons currently are fairly developed, but I still want to work on these before I want a new ultimate weapon. I don't think it's necessary right now, but let's take a peek. Yes. Chrono Field, Smart Missiles, Inner Landmine. So I think the choice here would be Chrono Field, right? Because the other one I'm missing is Poison Swamp. So I think Chrono Field would be the play here. That definitely seems like the best late game one. Don't really care for Smart Missiles. I know I could probably get Spotlight Missiles, but don't need those at this point in the game. What else? So that's the event. I don't know if I can finish this Death Defy one. I don't know what the trick is. I have a trick for all of them except this one. I don't know. I should probably get the 3rd hit on my energy shield. But aside from that, I don't know what to do to kind of cheese the system. Because I saw Greeny post a video and he had 37 Death Defies. So I don't really know how you get that. But maybe it's just a luck thing and I don't have the patience to sit and wait for it. Guild is doing well. I have 90 of these tokens up here, so I can't purchase anything. Doesn't matter, you'll always get enough to purchase everything. So I think right now I want to clear out everything that will give me a coin bonus, because right now there is a 2.4% increase if I buy the rest of these. So I think I'll go with these first and then the relic later on. I do have 1,400 bits here. I don't know what I want to work on yet, and I don't think they're making enough of a difference to where I care to spend. I'll probably spend it during the week whenever I feel like it. I never get time between runs to where I like remember to do it. I kind of just reset and then go back to work or something. So I've just been hoarding those. And the medals I'm saving until Monday just to see what's in the shop, so I have enough to purchase everything right away. I like to get them right away and then afterwards see what I have left over for my golden bot. And I think I will work on the bonus once I start working on it again. So yeah, that's where everything is at right now. I don't believe there's anything to look at. Nothing has changed here. This is my auto perks. I was thinking about potentially putting my game speed first because someone, I forget which YouTuber it is, but he likes having game speed first, and I kind of agree. It's like you're getting 25% more runs in per day if that's your first perk, but also not true, because if you have it in your auto pick somewhere, you're eventually going to get it. It's not like you're going from a 12-hour run to a, what's 25% of that, a 9-hour run, because you're going to have it at some point. That might not make sense, and I might be rambling, so that tells me I need to end the video here. I hope I didn't miss anything. In my next video, I'm probably going to upload another one during the week. I'm going to be going for a tier 11 milestone run, hoping to get the relic for this. I don't think is that useful, but that tier 12 one, that's the next one after that. The 10% lab speed bonus, that is definitely the next goal. But my highest wave has been 3805 on tier 11 for a while, and that was pre-wall. So I think I'm at a point where I can beat this. So I think my next video will be a milestone push on tier 11. Anything else to look at? No. So do give me advice on what I should do with my ultimate weapons. I'm not going to spend these stones in this video. I will either do it during the week or in the next video. Just want some advice on what I should do there. Oh, let's take a look at the tournament. This tournament had hands. Okay, sorry. This is going to last a little bit longer. So this tournament has a heat, armored enemies, so they eventually get to like more than 50. They block the first 50 plus hits, and then they have death ray resistance and orb resistance. So you are... this one has hands, you know? With the basic ultimate, everything just like shreds you. You can't kill them. Your knockback doesn't work while they're blocking your hits. I'm pretty sure that's not a part of the bug. So your knockback's not working because they're blocking all your shots, and they're slowly chipping down your wall, and then they slowly chip you down. This tournament had hands. So I did 2 runs, one with enemy balance on and one without. So the one with enemy balance on got me to my max death wave health, no problem. But then that didn't matter because they were just chunking down my wall. And there was so many enemies blocking my bullets that they were just piling up on my wall, chunking it down, and eventually killing me. So I got to 499 with enemy balance because there's just too many enemies on the screen blocking my hits. And then my one without enemy balance was this one, 534. Not great, but no one did that well. And I did better. So is that to say tournaments without enemy balance is better? I really don't think so. I think these heats were specifically bad for enemy balance because of all the resistances and the armored enemies. I want to try another one where there isn't the armored enemies with my enemy balance card on, because I do really think having max death wave health is going to be more beneficial than the extra enemies, because with chain lightning damage as high as it is, I think it gets over 10 quadrillion damage. With as high as that is, if they are not blocking my initial hits, I think I can go further into the game. And I also did get my berserk HP high. I turned off my chain lightning at the start of the tournament run, so I was not killing enemies very fast, so I was getting my berserk damage early, so my death well was lasting a lot longer. So I did get my death wave health maxed out, but I think the heat of this tournament was just too difficult for that strategy. So I think in the next tournament, as long as it's friendly and doesn't have too many of these resistance heats, I want to try again with enemy balance, and because I do think having all that extra death wave health matters, and you get more cash, so you can get more upgrades. So I don't know, I need to do another test, but it did not work out this run. I don't think I will drop out. I've been sitting at this 20 to 23 range for a while. I need to figure out something to push through it. I don't really know what to do, but hopefully soon. I think modules is right now holding me back the most, so excited to see what the new banners look like. I think in 2 more weeks we're going to get another one. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you guys thought. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.